Let's talk about something powerful that might be silently holding you back, and chances are you don't even realize it's happening.
Just let that sink in for a second. A single rule, kind of pulling the strings behind the scenes. So what is it? Well, that's what we're going to break down right now.
All right, let's dive in. Let's shine a bright light on this invisible rule, this unseen force that's shaping so many of our day-to-day decisions.
So what's the big secret? Well, it all really boils down to one fundamental fear. A fear that, trust me, every single one of us has felt. You know, the kind that keeps us playing small.
It's the fear of the spotlight. That constant, nagging feeling that you're being watched, analyzed, and ultimately judged by everyone around you. It feels so incredibly real, doesn't it? And this fear, it pops up everywhere. We hesitate, we hold back, we just don't take the risks that deep down we know we probably should.
And why? The reason is always the same. It's because we're absolutely convinced that everyone is just sitting around waiting for us to mess up so they can judge us.
Think about it. It happens in meetings, in class, or even just hanging out with friends. You've got a great idea, a question you want to ask, but you just stay quiet.
Yeah, because the fear isn't just about being judged, it's about being laughed at. We've already played out the whole embarrassing scene in our heads. And man, this one is an absolute dream killer. That new business idea, that hobby you've always wanted to try, we just never get around to starting them. And it's all because we're terrified of looking stupid. The fear of being a beginner, of making those first few mistakes, it's just paralyzing. Okay, but this is where everything changes. This is the moment we pull back the curtain and reveal the honest-to-God truth about that spotlight. I mean, seriously, just ask yourself that. What if that intense, burning spotlight that you feel shining on you just wasn't real? And this brings us right to the main event, the spotlight rule. It's basically our brain's tendency to think that everyone is noticing us way more than they actually are. We feel like we're on stage, but the reality is everyone is the star of their own movie. This just nails it, right? On one side, you've got your brain screaming, "Everyone saw that mistake! The whole crowd is watching me." But the reality? Every single person in that so-called crowd is totally absorbed by their own life, their own problems, and worrying about their own spotlight. Now get this, if you could truly, deeply understand this rule, it's estimated that 90%, that's 90, of your social fear would just evaporate, gone. Just imagine how that would feel. So this is where it gets really exciting, because understanding this isn't just some cool psychology fact. No, this is a massive shift. This is your ticket to freedom. This is the key to everything. The second you accept that nobody is as obsessed with your life as you are, the chains just fall off. That fear of judgment, it loses all its power. You are free to just go. You become unstoppable. And the whole process becomes so much simpler. All that overthinking, all that hesitation, you just cut it out. Want to hit the gym, but you're worried people will stare? They won't, so you just start. Want to post that first video, but you're scared of what people will say? They're not paying attention, so you just post. The action becomes direct. This is the mantra. You got to remember this. Everyone is fighting their own battle, wrestling with their own doubts. They literally don't have the time or energy to focus on yours. So what does this all mean for you right here, right now? It means it's your turn. It's time to take this idea and actually do something with it. So I'm asking you, what is that one thing you've been putting off because of this imaginary spotlight? Today's the day. Do it. Say the words you've been holding back. Take that tiny first step. Just begin.
And this is so important. You are not waiting for anyone's approval. You don't need permission from an audience that isn't even there.
That's really the whole thing right there. The only thing standing in your way is an imaginary crowd. So the real question is, are you ready to finally step off that stage?